to CCC. Now it's another bad weather day. It is raining today. The last time I talked to you, I think it was snowing. And now today it's cold and rainy. But that doesn't dim our spirits. We're gonna have fun anyway, right? Yeah! All right, so today we're gonna do the calendar, and then I have a special surprise for you. But let's start with our calendar first. Our month is April. Is that what you said? It's April. And we're going to count. And now we are getting so far in our counting that we can do a little counting game too, real quick today. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And what comes after 17? 18, and remember our pattern, purple, yellow, pink. So this one is going to be purple, and it's number 19, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And it's going to be yellow, and then we have 21, which is going to be pink. And then we're going to have 22, purple, and then what is today? What color will it be? Purple, yellow, pink. Purple, yellow. So here we are. Look at our calendar is almost full. A few more days and then we'll have a whole new month. And that'll mean that it's been more than a month since we've been together at CCC. It's been a long time since I've seen you. But I do enjoy seeing you sort of through the video. I imagine you're on the other side of the camera and I'm seeing you. So it's April. Today is Thursday. Oh, I have this wrong. Today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. And tomorrow will be, did you say Friday? I hope you did. Yesterday was Wednesday, today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. It's Thursday, April 23rd. And now for our goals for today. And they can be not just for today, because I won't see you for a couple days. We're not going to do another video for a couple more days. So these can be your goals for Thursday, for Friday, for Saturday, or for Sunday. You can try to do these. First one is balance something on your head. Anything. Balance something on your head. And walk around and try to make sure that it doesn't fall off. The next one is lick your elbow. This should take you a while. See if you can lick your elbow. I'm not going to demonstrate that, but see if you can lick your elbow. Be kind all day. Try to pick a day, today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Pick a day to be kind all day long. See if you can do it. Everything that comes out of your mouth, everything you do comes from kindness. See if you can do that. This one, I want you to pull your pants up as high as you can. So you take your pants and you pull them up as high as you can. Get them as high as you can. Sometimes, now when Smitty was little, he was able to pull his pants over his head. So see if you can get your pants up so high that maybe they can't even see your head. So see how high you can pull your pants up. Hide all the toilet paper in your house. Take all the toilet paper, every bit of toilet paper you can find, and hide it somewhere. And don't tell your family where you put it. And especially don't tell them when they're on the potty and asking for it. Just make sure you hide all the toilet paper and don't let anybody know where you put it. And then the final thing is to eat 3 healthy things. So after you've hidden all the toilet paper, then you can go ask your parents for something healthy to eat, which I'm sure they'll be excited about. So you're gonna ask for 3 healthy things like a banana and maybe vegetables like some carrot sticks, something that's healthy for you to eat, okay? That's something Laurie needs to do, to eat 3 healthy things too. So those are your goals. That's your calendar. And now, oh, I told you I was going to do one more thing because we have so many numbers. So let's do this really quick. And you have to tell me what numbers these are. What number is that? Do I hear an 8? This is a hard one. What was the number we were at today? You might have to go back and count. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, you got it. What number? That one's easy, number 1. Now this has 2 ones, what is that? I think I hear you say 11. And then we have 7. One more. Now that one's kind of a hard one too. So let's go back and see if we can figure it out. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Good job. So that's all our fun calendar stuff for today. We had calendar, you've got your goals, we played a little number game, and now I have a special surprise for you because we have somebody, a guest person, who's going to read the story to you today instead of me. So you'll have somebody different reading the story to you today. So I'm going to walk over here to the chair like I usually do, but I'm not going to read the story. I wonder who it is. Who do you think? I'll give you a chance to guess. Looks kind of big, maybe a little wide, kind of a large head. What do you think? Do you have an idea? All right, I'm going to take off the blanket and you're going to see who it is. Ah! That's not who it's supposed to be. Oh, no, not you. Oh, dear.
Cover it up and try that magic again.
All right.
And we'll shake it a few times.
And this time, this guy's going to be gone.
Shake it a little bit. Shake it a little bit. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, ishik pooshie ka. I want something different under the blanket. Oh, and I wonder, I did my magic. Hopefully that guy with the big head is gone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Hello!
Ah, it worked!
Hi, friends. How are you? I miss you all dearly, and I'm very, very excited to read a Dr. Seuss book. Yes, you guessed it right. I always read the Dr. Seuss books. So today, we are reading the Butter Battle book. So we're going to read the Butter Battle book, and I hope you are doing well. I can see you all there, yes? Yes, hi, William. Hi, Cordelia. Hi, Maxwell. Maximus, yes. Bryce. Zelda, yes, I see you all. Wonderful. Cuckoo, yes. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. The Butter Battle book by Dr. Seuss. For Audrey with love. Now pay attention. This one goes fast, remember. On the last day of summer, 10 hours before fall, my grandfather took me out to the wall. For a while he stood silent, then he said, with a very sad shake of his very old head, "As you know, on this side of the wall we are Ukes. On the far other side of this wall live the Zooks." Then my grandfather said, "It's high time that you knew of the terrible, horrible thing that Zooks do. In every Zook house, in every Zook town, every Zook eats his bread with the butter side down. But we Ukes, as you know, when we breakfast us up, spread our bread, Grandpa said, with the butter side up. That's the right, honest way, Grandpa gritted his teeth. So you can't trust a Zook who spread bread underneath. Every Zook must be watched. He has kinks in his soul. That's why, as a youth, I made watching my bowl, watching the Zooks for the Zook, watch a border patrol. In those days, of course, the wall wasn't so high. I could look any Zook square in the eye. If he dared to come close, I could give him a twitch with my tough-tufted, prickly, snickberry switch. For a while, that worked fine. All the Zooks stayed away, and our country was safe. Then one terrible day, a very rude Zook by the name of Van Itch snuck up and slingshotted my snickberry switch. With my broken-off switch and my head hung in shame, to the chief Yunkaroo in great sorrow I came. But our leader just smiled. He said, "You're not to blame. And those Zooks will be sorry they started this game. We'll dress you right up in a fancier suit. We'll give you a fancier slingshot to shoot." And he ordered his boys in the back room to figure out to build me some sort of triple sling jigger. With my triple sling jigger, and I sure felt much bigger, I marched up the wall with great vim and great vigor, right up to Van Itch with my hand on the trigger. "I'll have no more nonsense," I said with a frown, "from you Zooks who eat bread with the butter side down." Van Itch looked quite sickly, and he ran off quite quickly. I'm unhappy to say he came back the next day in a spiffy new suit with a big new machine. He snarled as he said, looking frightfully mean, "You may fling those hard rocks with your triple sling jigger, but I also now have my hand on a trigger. My wonderful weapon, the jigger rock snatch him. We'll fling him right back just as quick as we catch him. We'll have no more nonsense. We'll take no more gut from you Ukes who eat bread with the butter side up." I have failed, sir. I sobbed as I made my request, my report, to the Chief Yonkaroo in the headquarters fort. He just laughed. You've done nothing of the sort. Our slingshots have failed. That was old-fashioned stuff. Slingshots, dear boy, are not modern enough. All we need is some newfangled gun. My boys in the back road have already begun to think up a walloping whizzinger one. My bright boys are thinking they're on the right track. They'll think one right up and we'll send you right back. They thought up a great one. They certainly did. They thought up a gun called the Kickapoo Kid, which they loaded with powerful poo-a-doo powder and ants' eggs and bees' legs and dried fried clam chowder. And they carefully trained a real smart dog named Daniel to serve as our country's first gun-toting spaniel. Then Daniel, the Kickapoo Spaniel, and I marched back towards the wall with our heads held up high, while everyone cheered and their cheers filled the sky. Fight! Fight for the butter side up, do or die! Well, we didn't do, and we didn't quite die, but we sure did get worse than poor Daniel and I. Van Itch was there too, and he said, the old pig, "Ma, the boys in my back room invented this rig. It's called the 8-nozzle elephant-toted boom blitz. It shoots high-explosive sour cherry stone pits. And we'll put your dumb Kickapoo Kid on the fritz." Poor Daniel and I were scared out of our wits. Once more by Van Itch I was bested and beat. Once again I limped hum from the wall in defeat. I dragged and I sagged and my spirits were low as I thought that they could ever go, when I heard a boom-ba and a dilly-dee-doo. And our butter-up band marched over the hill. The Chief Yonkaroo had sent them to meet me, along with the right-side-up girls, just to greet me. They sang, "Oh, be faithful, believe in thy butter." And they lifted my spirits right out of the gutter. "My boy," smiled the Chief Yonkaroo, "we've just voted and made you a general. You've been promoted. Your pretty new uniform's ready. Get in it. The big war is coming. You're going to begin it. And what's more, this time you are certain to win it. My boys in the back room have finally found how. Just wait till they see what you've putted up now. In this great new machine, you'll fly over that wall and clapper those butter-down zooks, one and all." Those boys in the back room sure knew how to putter. They made me a thing called the utterly sputter. I jumped aboard with my heart all a-flutter, and I steered towards the land of the upside-down butter. This machine was so modern, so frightfully new, no one knew quite exactly just what it would do. But it had several faucets that sprinkled blue goo, which somehow would sprinkle the zooks as I flew, and gum up that upside-down butter they'd chew. I was racing pell-mell when I heard a voice yell, "If you sprinkle us zooks, you'll get sprinkled as well." Van Itch had a sputter exactly like mine. My blue gooer is working just fine, and I'm here to say if you ukes can goo zooks, you better forget it, 'cause zooks can goo ukes. I flew right back home, and you might have guessed, I was downright despondent, disturbed, and depressed. And as I saw, just as soon as I stepped back on land, so were all of the girls of the butter-up band. The Chief Drum Majorette, Miss Yuki Ann Sue, said, "That was a pretty sour flight that you flew, and the Chief Yonkaroo has been looking for you." I raced to his office. The place was a sight. "Have no fear," said the Chief. "Everything is all right. My bright backroom boys have been brighter than bright. They've thought up a gadget that's newer than new. It's filled with a mysterious moo-lacka-moo that can blow all those zooks clear to son of a goo. They've invented the bitsy big boy bomberoo. You just run to the wall like a nice little man. Drop this bomb on the zooks just as fast as you can. I have ordered all loops to stay safe underground while the bitsy big boy bomberoo is around." As I raced for that wall with the bomb in my hand, I noticed that every last uke in our land was obeying our Chief Yonkaroo's grim command. They were all bravely marching with banners aflutter down a hole for their country and the right side up butter. That's when Grandfather found me. He grabbed me. He said, "You should be down in that hole, and you're up here instead. But perhaps this is all for the better somehow. You will see me make history right here and right now." Grandpa leapt up on the wall with a lopulous leap, and he cleared his hoarse throat with a botchless beep. He screamed, "Here's the end of that terrible town, full of zooks who eat bread with the butter side down." And at that very instant, we heard a clup-clup of feet on the wall, and old Van Itch clumped up. The boys in his back room had made him one too. In his fist was another big boy bomberoo. "I'll blow you," he yelled, "into pork and wheat beans. I'll butter side you up into small smithereens." "Grandpa!" I shouted. "Be careful." "Oh, gee, Who's going to drop it? Will you or will he? Be patient, said Grandpa. We'll see. We will see. The end.
It's the Smitty Challenge!
Hi, friends. We're going to start doing some challenges that you can try at home to keep yourself maybe a little busy, just to do something fun, just to have a little bit of silly time. So the first thing we're going to do involves your sock. So I'm going to take my shoe off, and I'm going to take my sock off, and it's a great, nice sock, and it smells just fine. Maybe not. It's okay. But we're still going to use it, and what we're going to do, we're going to be silly. We're going to take the sock, we're going to put it right on our head. Okay. You got your sock on your head. Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to flick your head forward, and you're going to catch your sock. Ready? What? Oh, I got it. Got it the first time. Let's see if I can do it 2 times in a row. Ready? Oh, I missed it. I can try again.
Don't give up.
If I can do it 2 times in a row, ooh, there's 1. Then I can make it a little harder. Ooh, there's 2. I can make it a little harder a couple different ways. One way, maybe I can do it forward and try to catch it only with 1 hand. Ooh, I got it with 1 hand. Or I can make it really hard, and instead of going forward, I go backwards. Oh, got it! Yay! Try this with your sock, but try to make sure it's one that maybe is cleaner than mine. All right, see you next week.
Hi guys, now it's time for music time. The first song we're gonna do, you have to brush your teeth. So get your pretend toothbrush out. Are you ready? When you wake up in the morning and it's 1:45 and you want to have just a little fun, you brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. When you wake up in the morning and it's 1:45 and you want to find something to do, you brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. When you wake up in the morning and it's 2:45 and your mind starts humming a twiddly-dee, you brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. When you wake up in the morning and it's 3:45 and you think you hear a knock at your door, you brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. When you wake up in the morning and it's 4:45 and you just can't wait to come alive, you brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. Good job. Hope you're brushing your teeth every morning and before you go to bed at night. That's a good thing to do. Our next song is I Love Trash. Oh, I love trash. Anything dirty or dingy or dusty, anything ragged or rotten or rusty. Oh, I love trash. I have here a sneaker that's tattered and worn. It's all full of holes and the laces are torn. A gift from my mother the day I was born. I love it because it's trash. I love trash. Anything dirty or dingy or dusty, anything ragged or rotten or rusty. Oh, I love trash. I have here a newspaper 13 months old. I wrap fish inside it, it's smelly and cold, but I wouldn't trade it for a big pot of gold. I love it because it's trash. I love trash. Anything dirty or dingy or dusty, anything ragged or rotten or rusty. Oh, I love trash. A clock that won't work and an old telephone, a broken umbrella, a rusty trombone. And I am excited to call them my own. I love them because it's trash. I love trash. one is On Top of Spaghetti. I've always liked this song ever since I was little. I don't know why, but it's one of those songs that I always like because I think the visuals of thinking about the meatballs rolling under the door and the tree growing moss and all that stuff just always filled my head with tons of ideas. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatballs when somebody sneezed. Achoo! Whew. It rolled off the table and onto the floor, and then my poor meatball, it rolled under the door. It rolled in the garden and under a bush. The last time I saw it, it was nothing but stinky, smelly, slimy mush. But the mush was as tasty could be. And early next summer, it grew into a tree. The tree was all covered with a beautiful moss. It grew lovely meatballs and tomato sauce. So if you eat spaghetti all covered with cheese, hold on to your meatballs and don't ever achoo! Oh.
Sneeze like this.
Oh, and sneeze like this. Forgot. Sneeze. Thanks, guys. The next one is Oh, Mail Myself. This is another one of my favorite songs. I don't know why I love this song either. Partly because I think it's silly. I'm going to mail myself to you. Oh, I don't know. And some of the words in it are silly. Plus, you can kind of clap with it too. So if you're in the mood for clapping at home, you can do it. I'm going to wrap myself in paper. I'm going to dot myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top my head. I'm going to mail myself to you. I'm going to tie me up in a red string. I'm going to tie blue ribbon too. I'm going to climb up in my mailbox. I'm going to mail myself to you. When you see me in your mailbox, cut the strings and let me out. Wash the glue off of my fingers. Stick some bubble gum in my mouth. I'm going to wrap myself in paper. I'm going to dot myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top my head. I'm going to mail myself to you. I'm going to tie me up in a red string. I'm going to tie blue ribbon too. I'm going to climb up in my mailbox. I'm going to mail myself to you. Take me out of the wrapping paper. Wash the stamps off of my head. Pour me full of ice cream sodas. Stick me in a nice warm bed. I'm going to wrap myself in paper. I'm going to dot myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top my head. I'm going to mail myself to you. And if I could, I would mail myself to you. But not possible. Can you imagine all the stamps and postage that would take? All right, the last one is, before we get to quiet song, is It Ain't Gonna Rain No More, No More. And boy, I hope. Today's another rainy day, another cold day, another gray day. It has got to get sunnier and nice out pretty soon. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. It ain't gonna snow, it ain't gonna pour. It ain't gonna rain no more. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. How the heck can I wash my neck if it ain't gonna rain no more? I had a cat, I named him Tom. I let him out one day. A big dog chased him down the street. Tomcat ran away. Tom came back big and fat. How that cat did purr. Now how on earth did Tom give birth? I guess the Tom's a her. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. It ain't gonna snow, it ain't gonna pour. It ain't gonna rain no more. I made a garden on my roof. Read and waited every day. Prayed for rain, but when it came, washed my roof away. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Ain't We have some sunny days coming up with the sun shining brightly in the sky, warm enough to play outside, no more snow, no more rain. We need a little sunshine, at least Laurie does. So our last song today, our last quiet song is Rainbow Connection. I haven't sung that quiet song in a while. And now let's hope I can find it. I wrote the page number down. Oh, page 22. See, I'm getting smarter in my old age. All right, you ready? So you gotta find a quiet place. A nice quiet place. You think lovely thoughts. Remember about being kind, thoughtful, loving the people that you're with. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told and we choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered, wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me, at you. Have a great weekend, guys. Love to all of you. Stay safe, be well, take care, and remember to laugh often.